Welcome to episode 10. Let's get started. Let's get started. First of all, if you think that building an AI marketing system that finds leads and creates content 24/7 is going to cost thousands or even as great as millions of dollars and a team of geniuses, you're completely wrong. And that's what we're going to focus on this episode today. And that for one belief is this, in my experience at least, that one belief is this single biggest thing that is crushing small businesses who are trying to do it themselves and scale and grow online. Uh, Oftentimes they are grinding it out manually, writing every single post, finding every single lead, sending every single email. Ultimately, it's a recipe for burning out, and it's a game you will never win against bigger companies. You end the day exhausted. Your to-do list is somehow longer than it was when the day began, and you feel like you're drowning. If any of this sounds familiar for you as an entrepreneur, then stay tuned. What if I told you that you didn't have to work harder? What if I could build a system that did the work for you? You would say, how much? Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you click by click how to set up an AI system that is 100% free and works while you sleep. You don't need a budget. You don't need to be a tech genius. And by the end of this video, you will have a machine that generates ideas, drafts content, prepares your leads for you every single day. This is not a theory. This is something that we have practiced internally. This is the blueprint, and we're going to show you how to get it done. Let's start with section 1, the why in the framework, introducing the 24/7 AI lead engine. So the reason why this video is different from every other video telling you to use AI, use AI, use AI, because we're not just using a tool. We are building an actual machine. We are building the engine. Most people use AI like a calculator. They ask a question, they get an answer. They ask for one blog post, they get one blog post. That's fine, but it's not going to change your life. It doesn't work for you when you're sleeping. It doesn't work proactively to solve your regular, predictable daily task. Today, though, I'm going to talk to you about building an engine, an interconnected system that's going to fuel your marketing without you even being there. I call it the 24/7 AI lead machine, lead engine. Giving it a name is important because it makes it real. The 24/7 AI lead engine isn't just some software. It's a completely new way to run your business. It has 3 insane parts, and if you understand them, which the goal is for you to do by the end of this session, you understand how to use them. First up is your content brain. This is where it all begins. We're going to teach a free AI like Chat or Claude to be an absolute expert on your business. It will understand your audience, your voice, your goals on a very, very deep level. We're not doing one-off prompts. We're creating a core intelligence that can spit out months worth of strategic content ideas in a matter of minutes. This part of the engine is designed to obliterate the blank page problem forever. Think of writer's block. Second is going to be the prospecting arm. This is your automated scout, scanning the entire internet for your perfect customers. Instead of scrolling through LinkedIn for hours, what we're going to show you how to do is to use what is a widely known secret, a free technique with Google that finds exactly who you're looking for. And this is how you're going to turn the chaos that is all the things going on the internet into a clean list of money-making middle and bottom of the funnel opportunities. And finally, and in my personal opinion, this is the most important part, we have the outreach connector. So this is going to be the automation that connects everything. This is the works while you sleep part of the entire equation. We'll use a free tool like make.com to build a workflow that automatically prepares your outreach. Now the fully automated outreach works for you on automation. It is like a robot that just constantly works. It gets smarter as time goes on. It prepares your daily outreach. It organizes your to-do list so you can focus on making a real human connection. It is the super glue that turns a bunch of boring tasks into a machine that runs itself. And I want to be crystal clear here about the free part of the promise. I'm holding quotes up like I'm Dr. Strange, but I'm going to explain to you why. Chat's free version is what we're going to use here. We're also going to be using Google Sheets, the free tier of make.com, and they're all powerful enough to allow you to run this operation like you're paying $1,000 a month, which is way more ROI than you can anticipate normally from a free strategy. This is not going to be some system where I'm going to get to the end of the video and say, but really you should pay me X amount of dollars. I'm going to give you the jewels that you need and show you how to use all these incredible free tools that you already will have access to. Pause for the applause. So first of all, again, we're going to talk about building the content brain. So in order to build the content brain, the first thing we're going to do is focus on the foundation. If you get this right, you will never again stare at a blank screen wondering what to post. We'll break this down to 3 steps. We'll create a master prompt, generate a content calendar, and then draft the actual post. So without further delay, the foundational master prompt. What I've found in my experience is the biggest mistake that people make with AI is talking to it like a stranger every time. The master prompt is designed to fix that. If you're asking AI the exact different questions, but you're asking like they've never spoken to you before and don't know who you are or what you do, you are losing out on precious opportunity to scale and grow and compound the information that is being provided and to build on that. The master prompt is designed to fix this error. It's one giant block of text that teaches the AI literally everything it needs to know to be your expert marketing assistant. The goal here is just to save you time without you having to repeat prompts and give vital information every single time. So what I want to do is to demonstrate this by building one for a fictional company. We're going to build a model for a fictional house cleaning service, let's say. Let's make it a local eco-friendly company. So what I want you to do here is to open up a second tab so you can hear me, but you don't necessarily have to see. I'm not going to share my screen here. I'm going to give you the jewels so that you can walk and practice this. So open up Chat or Claude or Perplexity or whatever your preferred AI language learning model is, and let's get started. So again, this is going to be a fake business. So it's a local eco-friendly house cleaning service in Portland, Oregon. It's called Purely Portland Cleaners. I just came up with that. I think that's pretty good. So let's start with the master prompt. The master prompt needs to have 4 parts within it in order to be effective. First, your target audience. You want to be insanely specific. Homeowners is terrible. You need to go deeper. For this example, I would write, our target audience is dual income millennial families in the Portland metro area. They're environmentally conscious, have no time, and will pay more for safe, non-toxic home cleaning. Their biggest problems are no time for deep cleaning. They feel guilty they can't do it all and worrying about chemicals. They use Instagram and local Facebook parenting groups. Stop there. That's one prompt. Open up another tab in Chat. Now we're going to talk about your brand voice. How do you want to sound? For Purely Portland Cleaners is this. Our brand voice is warm, reassuring, and pro. We sound like a smart friend who's been here to help and has done it before. We face the big problems that large corporations skip. We don't mix up things with lots of industry jargon. The tone is always positive and never shaming. We empower our clients. That's prompt number 2. Open up another tab. Third is going to be your core offerings and your USP or unique selling proposition. What do you sell and why are you the best? We offer weekly reoccurring cleaning, bi-weekly deep cleaning, and one-time move in, move out cleans. Our USP is we only use 100% plant-based, non-toxic products that we make ourselves. We are a local business obsessed with sustainability and the health of our clients, families, and their pets. Now we're going to talk about your content pillars. Your AI prompt is going to use these pillars to build a content strategy for you. These are things you're going to talk about over and over and over again. You have to hammer topics over and over and over again in order for them to stick and for them to be successful and for you to plant yourself as the SME, the subject matter expert. For this fictional company, we're going to say, we're going to focus on 4 topics for our content pillars. One is going to be eco-friendly cleaning tips, time-saving home hacks, the science of a healthy home, and client stories and testimonials. Combine all of that into one massive prompt. Save it in your notes app. And this is your new marketing plan. Okay? So I had you open them in different tabs because I want you to see what the first results are. But save that in your notes app or on your phone or in a Word doc so that you can reference back to it. Now we're going to talk about how to get this content out to your target audience, which is building your content calendar. This is a really important phase. You're not getting in and posting on a daily basis. So we're going to put that brain to work that we just created, and we're going to take that master prompt and add a new command right on top of it. Okay? So again, open up chat or whatever your preferred tool is, open up a new chat and paste that entire master prompt. Then on the new line, add this exact command. Pay attention. Listen. Using the business info I just gave you, act as an expert social media strategist and generate a 30-day content calendar for Instagram. I want a table with columns for a day, content pillar, specific topic idea, post format, and a compelling hook. Make the topics practical, solve my audience's problems, and rotate through the 4 content pillars. Hit enter. Now, you're going to see all the working going on, but right there, AI is going to spit out a fully formed strategic content plan for an entire month. You'll get some crazy content forms. You'll have the day content, the pillar, the specific topic, the idea, the compelling hook, those 3 seconds that you have in the beginning, and you can use it. So stop buying dozens of tools in order to accomplish a content strategy. Leverage this. For these results, you might see things like focusing on those 4 pillars, 4 hacks to improve home cleaning, how to keep your home healthy and clean, indoor air and why it's getting worse. You're going to see this type of content and you're going to build on this strategically for your business. And that does it for you. 30 straight days. You just did a month of strategic planning in a matter of minutes. Think about that. Think about the power you just gave yourself and how much automation you can now leverage. Now we got to get to drafting and humanizing the content. AI is great, but AI is also pretty stupid at times. So when you're creating this content, proofread it. Make sure the tone is aligned. Make sure it doesn't sound like AI, and you have to be making edits. If you approve everything on the first run, you're going to build a strategy that is not authentic to you. I recommend for all professionals that are using AI that you use it as a foundation. You don't use it as the end all be all solve all. Okay. So you have the ideas, you have the hooks, but again, now you need actual content where people are going to engage. And this is where people normally get lazy in my experience, because you're like, well, I have all the content. Let's just publish it. Now I don't have to think about it. No, you want to humanize it. Are you vested in your business or not? This is you spending 1 hour, maybe bi-weekly, maybe 2 hours a month to run your digital strategy for content. So if you're not willing to invest that time, then go ahead and spit out exactly what AI gave you first, but you're not going to get the results that you're shooting for. So as we progress through the strategy, I want to actually use one of the examples. So I ran this search, and what I found is one of the results is the 5-minute tidy for exhausted parents. That's one of the topics that was spit out. Right. So let's take that. And in that same chat, give the AI a new super specific targeted prompt. Now write the full Instagram caption for this day 2 reel. Start with the hook we already have. Write up my brand voice. Write in my brand voice. Make the caption about 150 words. Break the routine into 3 simple steps and end with a question to get comments. You always want to end with some sort of CTA, some sort of engagement that begs them to engage with your content. And now it's going to generate not just copy, but a draft. And don't just take it in basic because you're still not done. This is the most important part. AI is a drafting tool, not a finishing tool. The internet is already full of soulless AI content, and people can spot it from a mile away. You are a human editor. Treat yourself that way. So here's the secret to making it amazing versus just some AI slop. First, read it out loud. Does it sound like you? Cut anything that sounds robotic. Second, add a personal detail. Instead of put things away, say, you know that pile of junk in the corner? Yeah, that one. Let's start there. That sounds real, and it strikes on real emotion. AI doesn't know how good it feels to have a clean kitchen. You can add a sentence like, this isn't about a perfect home. It's about getting a moment of peace in the chaos. Finally, as I already mentioned, you need to have a CTA, a call to action. Instead of what do you think, say, what's the one clutter spot in your house that drives you insane? Tell me in the comments. What's the one digital marketing challenge that you're dealing with that drives you insane? Tell me in the comments. Call to action. This editing is going to take you just a matter of minutes, but but it helps you to avoid generic AI garbage and helps you to drive the long-term success. Now, speaking of CTAs, I'm going to pause this for a brief CTA for Best Fit Digital. But really, I know that was a lot. And now you have a system to build on a month versus a month worth of content in less than an hour, which is crazy. But because it's crazy, it's really easy to get lazy. Hopefully you're still writing and you're going to put this master prompt template to work for your business, replacing with the appropriate words. But we did build a free PDF guide for you called the AI Prompt Guide. It's an insane resource that is free to you. Just comment free PDF and we will get it over to you as quickly as possible. You can also drop in your email address and we'll just shoot it over to you. Let's get back to business. All right, and we're going to pause there as we wrap up. In next week's episode, we're going to get into part 2, which is the prospecting arm and outreach connector. Let's get the content scheduled and build first so that you have that strategy in place. And then we're going to talk about how to follow up with your leads that you're going to be generating on 24/7 basis. So as always, we appreciate you for joining us. Look forward to talking to you again next week. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment free PDF with your email address so we can get that over to you so that you'll have the framework in print. And as always, thank you for joining Clicks to Clients. I'm Clinton Chiggets, founder of Best Fit Digital. We are a boutique digital marketing agency located right here in Baltimore, Maryland, but we work with businesses in the region and nationwide. We help small businesses become relevant online, and more importantly, helping you to leverage your AI presence as more people are searching via AI tools to get answers to their questions. And as always, have a great day. And always remember our motto, make it a great day on purpose. Thank you.